ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Stellaris, where last we left off, impending death. I played a little bit more of the game after the last recording, just to kind of see what these guys were going to do. I really don't want to have to cheat, but it is making it excruciatingly hard for me to be able to do anything in this game without cheating. So, here's what's going to happen. We're going to go here. We're going to go here. We're going to hit enter. These guys are going to continue to push around the system, taking everything out. And of course, naturally, the first place they hit is this system right here, or one of the places. I don't know where the rest of the fleet runs off to. I know the 45 stayed here the last time. I don't know where the other 90 went. But they are ruining my gameplay experience, and I can't have that. Now, I did debate whether or not I wanted to turn insta-build on, which would allow me to go ahead and finish building up the rest of my fleet, but that's really not a good idea because insta-build works for everybody. So, best thing to do, turn your invincible ships on, fly in here, take these guys out. Now, I'm not going to send the rest of my ships over here, right? I'm just thinning out their numbers so that way we can actually play this game properly rather than just dying. God, the computer cheats so badly, dude. It's stupid, man. It's insanely stupid. And it's actually kind of aggravating, too, because it's like, literally, I had no chance. Like, there was a brief moment when I was, like, ahead of everybody else. And, yeah, okay, I may have stopped a little bit to kind of build up funds, but I had to. Like, I had to stop to build up resources.
Hostile fleet engaged. Hostile fleet engaged.
You know? And, like, focus on maintaining planets, but the computer doesn't have to do that. Like, the computer doesn't suffer from food shortages because, of course, it knows how fast the growth rate is, and it knows a whole bunch of useful information that I could really use right now, but I don't have. So, we'll let these guys fight it out in vain. While my 25k fleet decimates them. You guys want to see it? Alright. I could keep a track of how many ships are being lost at a time, but as you can clearly see, the ticker down here is moving fairly quickly.
Construction complete.
We are doing more kinetic explosive weapons damage. That's about it. Yeah, we're doing more explosive weapons damage, but that makes sense because we've got more explosive weapons. Where are the energy weapons coming from? Mind you, the kinetic weapons is kind of catching up fairly quickly.
Research complete.
Ooh. Research is finished. Yay, mining base. Yeah, the computer has the ability to build in multiple places at one time. Sort of bypassing the laws of the game, because it just simply says, oh, well, I need this. And until the player shows up, the computer is not bound by the rules of the game. And by shows up, I mean until the player is actually on screen. And even then, not until the player has active sensor data in their system. So, like, for instance, I can see this planet. and I can see the growth rate on this planet. But naturally, I mean, and look at this. They don't even have, like, all of the stuff, like, built up. And they're not building anything. Or at least it doesn't look like they are. They probably are, like, underneath. I should stop here. We're at, like, 4K, but...
Situation log updated.
Alright. Come here and do the research project. You guys return home. Yeah, I mean, heck, like, one of my battle cruisers takes a year to build. I mean, your spaceport. So these are almost done. Well, no, it takes, no, yeah, it's 300 and...
Construction complete.
It's like 300 and some odd days. You were going with Pink Diamond. Because Pink Diamond should be heading towards... No, Pink Diamond's heading towards Homeworld. No, yeah, you're going to Pink Diamond because Pink Diamond has the lower number.
Debris analyzed.
Let me see. Let's go ahead and get all of our expansions done, or at least as many as we can. I mean, look at that. I know it doesn't sound like a lot. Because, I mean, it flies by so quickly, but... I should have saved the money to build one, yeah.
Debris analyzed.
And then it's trying to maximize the amount of money we get. Because, like, I can throw the power stations down in literally any system, right? But if I throw it down in a system like this one, where I only have +6, then the maximum yield, because, what? Sugalite is only giving me... Oh yeah, that's right, they get attacked.
Debris analyzed.
I don't think there's anything I can do about that. Let's see here. Ah, hello. Upgrade you. Upgrade you. Okay. Yeah, like this is the stuff that I have to deal with that the computer doesn't. Like, the computer instantly knows
Research complete. Debris analyzed.
and can instantaneously respond to So now these guys are basically just left with whatever they had before, like their normal stations and things like that. So as other groups kind of expand and grow and kind of start rebuilding their numbers. Alright.
Construction complete.
Stellaris.
Construction complete.
To assist with research.
Construction
Actually, upgrade to the
complete.
latest ship design.
Construction complete. Ships upgraded.
Okay. And then go back to assisting with research. Awesome. It is sort of aggravating that ships have to, like, jump into one system just to jump to another system. Like, they have to come to homeworld in order to jump to Sugalite. It's really weird. At least I think it's weird.
Construction complete.
Before I forget.
Ships upgraded. Construction complete.
I almost forgot. Thank you guys for reminding me about that. And now the waiting game. We've gotten 3K, so we can go ahead and do this. Ah, that's how I ended up with another colony ship the last time. Rapidly clicking. And now we need to start building upgrades. I think we need to start building upgrades way up here too. Just make sure you. I want you to come up here because energy is way more important than research at this point. You're good, so I don't need to worry about you. Food first. And energy. And mining, then research.
Construction complete.
And we're down to 300K. Ah, but I do have the mining base now, so I can go here. No, first I need to build it. Let's see, did it make me an auto one? Let me just scrap that. Yeah. Does not look like it did. And this one I already do have a name for. I think I mentioned it before. The mining base. Select
Construction complete.
Ooh, a matter disintegrator to say. Maybe. Maybe. Ooh, excuse me. What's the medium? 662. What is our medium? Ooh, 658. Ooh, but this has a range of 65. This only has a range of... Ooh, that's got a range of 60. Hey, let's do it then. We'll at least use it for the medium. That's 40. 45, and they're roughly about the same. That one is slightly lower, so yeah. I mean, I can work with that. I think some of my smaller ships do have... diamond plating. Don't ask me why I keep doing that. Right? A bit of hyper shielding. Yeah, that'll be fine. Of course, it's the cluster. I mean, granted, the old one looked a whole lot better, like, because it was like a mass of rocks all like held together. This one, not so much, but it's still cool. I mean, it's mining resources, and of course, if you're mining resources, it's gotta be the cluster. Unfortunately, these things actually don't have to be in any like specific spot. But what I can do is I can actually build quite a few of these. So I'm only getting 17 from you. Actually, the best thing to do would be planets and sectors. Actually, 17 is pretty much the best for Tiger's Eye. So we'll definitely build one in Tiger's Eye. So this will help out a lot. Cluster mining base. Don't ask me why I like putting these things inside of like asteroid belts. I don't know why I do that. Like, my brain just goes, "Hey, this is a cool spot for it." But of course, there's no asteroid belt here, so.
Research complete.
No, I don't have enough right now, but I will in a moment. Watch what happens to my. Minerals in a second. I think it's done. Yeah, it'll skyrocket to like 300 probably. I love these things. I love this mod. This is a really fantastic mod. I do wish I had some of my other ships. I really wish I had my flagship. The last couple times I had the flagship, I kid you guys not, the flagship alone is worth 30,000. Which is why the flagship is going in the Stevani fleet. Because I actually accidentally misnamed the fleets. I mean, technically this is the first fleet. That's the way it works. Because Stevani is awesome. Come on. Come on. I'm at 164 right now.
Construction complete.
Really? I guess they must have dropped it down a bit. Also, too, it does kind of heavily depend on what the planet is getting at the time. So I went from 17 to 34. So imagine what's going to happen when I build one here. And it does affect the whole system, by the way. So, like,
Research
all the
complete.
little stuff. Awesome. I don't need. Actually. How much do I need for this? 2264. I won't get that this month, but I will get it next month. And actually, this is good because I do need to build one in the Mayo Prime. That is also very true, guys. Thank you so much for reminding me. Because it does affect the whole system, which means it's much more beneficial to build one in like in a system that has multiple planets. But you always build one on your home planet anyway, because, you know, you just do. Yeah, I really wish I could organize these things by... I wish I could organize the planets Organize all these by the systems that they're in. Type, name, modules. It does give me system. And my output. So this will be a huge one for me. And then we'll prep to have another one set up here. Of course, I have 3 planets here. 2 of which actually have a fairly high yield. Should have a fairly high yield, and the third one. So you're at 9 and -1. You're at 10 and 18. You're at +1. But then again, you have very little population, so.
Construction complete.
That's right. Yeah, look at that. 2, 2, 2. Yeah. 6, 8. Cool. We're almost there. Yeah. So how much is Tiger's Eye putting out now? So there's the symbol. 58. And what about you? So there you guys see it. There's the little symbol. So I actually do want to build an energy thing in that system as well. And I want to build an energy one in this system. So yeah, if you find a system that has multiple planets, that's where these things are best placed.
Research complete.
Advanced bombers, yay. Light carrier, thank you.
Construction complete.
Oh, man. We're getting there, man. We're getting there. Yeah, I mean, I need the bigger, better ships. I just need them. Need them unlocked. What are we sitting at now? I need you to come here. I need you to build the cluster station. I also need you to build a red eye, but fortunately, right now, I don't have the money for a red eye. Curses! Actually, it does beg a very interesting question. Yeah, I'm losing governors left and right, but I don't have the leadership capability to replace them.
Construction complete.
16. I can replace a few of them. Let's get a governor back on homeworld. Honestly, I primarily just go for the ones that are going to live the longest. I don't need blockage cleared. Alright. It really boils down to... Here, we'll do it like this now. It's not the one. I want this one. It really boils down to how long will they live and what their policy is. So if they'll live a really long time, like if they have the extended life, they're more likely to get picked first. If they're young but have a slave policy, then I'm not going to pick them. I will wipe out an entire race, but I will never enslave
complete.
Awesome. Ooh. even more awesome is that you actually have the resources to build a red eye. Yeah, like these systems with like multiple things in them are going to be very beneficial to me.
Construction complete.
I need a governor's mansion here. I don't have the money for that, do I? No. I will in a moment, though. Also, look at where my mineral cap is, too. Yeah. This means that I can build some pretty ridiculously big stuff.
Construction complete.
That's 3. But that's 3 that is yielding me 3 planets. So, yes. That's actually the primary reason behind my colonization of some of this stuff. But it looks like we are almost out of time, which is fine. As far as I can tell, the... Come on, press the right button. These guys, they're not going to be a real threat anymore. They have no more ships. They've got their little construction ship, which has probably been killed off by now if it's tried to go into another system. And then they just have the areas that they've already got. So I am actually not going to mess with this. I'm going to let the computer mess with that. Let them play around and try and clear those guys out while I focus on this number right here, that 452. I need ships very, 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 very badly. I need a bigger fleet because as it stands right now, I have a slightly more... I have a slightly more powerful fleet than pretty much everybody else, but only slightly more powerful, which is really, really annoying me. I mean, the only real exception to the rule is these guys who are a fallen empire, and these guys who apparently still have superior fleet numbers, still have superior naval capacity and technology, which I guess makes a little bit of sense. These guys are equivalent, but that's just because they have superior technology, but inferior fleet power. So, so yeah.
Construction
It is
complete.
going to be a lot of work. I think we're going to start terraforming some worlds too. Like I said, the ones that have multiple planets in them are ones that I could really use. I mean, even if they don't have a lot of energy coming out, just having the multiple planets in the system means that I can deal with that stuff later. Ooh, I should really get Pearl back. What kind of yield does Pearl have? Yeah, no, I need to take Pearl back away from them. Why did I give them Pearl in the first place? I am struggling to remember why I gave them Pearl. Yeah, I was gonna name that other planet Opal. Why did I do that? I have no idea. I honestly do not know why I did that. That was really stupid of me. So that's it, guys. I have been an absolute idiot, apparently. No surprises there. And, I'm done for the day. So to that, I'm gonna say, sayonara.